The Connecticut legislative session is over, but the fight over a major piece of housing legislation is not. News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli joins us live from Hartford with details on that. Mike.
Yeah, good evening to you, Ann and Darren. This debate continuing even after the gavel fell on the last night of the legislative session. The bill at issue here, House Bill 5002, the goals of it, they sound simple enough, right? How do you remove some red tape, maybe get rid of some barriers that stand in the way of building badly needed housing like the development behind me here in Hartford? Pretty much everyone, most of the main players involved in this debate, they agree on the goal of building more housing generally. How you do that, though, is the topic of a really heated debate. On the one side, you have the majority of the legislature's Democrats. They say that there are some things that local planning and zoning boards do that basically stand in the way of building new housing for no good reason. This bill, 5002, would get rid of a couple of those things that those proponents say are getting in the way of new housing. It would also set essentially a statewide quota system for how much affordable housing, how much housing generally each town should plan for. And all of those things together, opponents are really opposed to it, and they have found an ally, it seems to have found an ally, in Governor Ned Lamont.
I think there's some changes that have to take place. Talking to the Housing Commissioner, talking to the legislative leaders, ways that we can get the yes on this bill. We know how imperative it is we get more housing in the state. It's driving up costs and it's driving away economic growth. I think they went too far in some areas of the bill, and that's what we look to change.
And coming up at 6, we'll dive deeper into this bill, what's in it, what it could mean for your town, where does the governor think it goes too far, where do the Republicans agree with him on that, and what has to happen now. It's been passed by both chambers of the legislature. It's sitting on the governor's desk. Does he sign it? Does he veto it? Something else? We'll fill you in on all of it when we see you at 6. For now, live in Hartford, Mike Cerulli, News 8.